We are at historic Baltimore Country Club, and speaking of history, 59. I brought you in a few years ago for the Golf Expo. You did a great job for me. Mr. 59, playing on the Champions Tour. I don't want to call it the Senior Tour because you guys get upset when we call it a Senior Tour.
Not really.
And
We're proud.
And you got the Cubs in the playoffs.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good.
The Bears stink, but I'm not going to hassle you about that.
We need a good quarterback. I played with Tom Maddie today. We could recruit him.
Oh, he's a big man.
Oh, he's an awesome player, too.
This is the great Chip Beck. Ryder Cupper.
The great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
The great Chip Beck. Life on a Champions Tour. You, first of all, and you came in last year. In fact, Baltimore was one of the first stops you made last year. You are...
Baltimore's my lucky charm.
You're bringing in some money. You're doing well.
I played with Beth Pearlman. I played with a bunch of guys here. I played with the Admiral today that's in charge of the Nuclear Energy Institute. And well, I'll tell you what, it's really great to have the top of the Nuclear Institute coming out and playing golf with me, isn't it?
You waited, not waited per se, but you know, you had a little bit of a gap there between your regular tour career, like a lot of guys, between your regular tour career and Champions Tour, and you waited a long time for this, and you've really taken advantage of this. You and a lot of guys, but for you, this is a new, big-time lease on life for you, right?
I've enjoyed it. It's like the greatest mulligan in the world. It's been
the money cashes, the checks cash, right? It's all good.
I know. Can you believe it? And it's been so nice for me because I feel like I'm still a good golfer, and I still can make my best contribution playing golf. So even though I haven't played great this year, I've made inroads into improving and getting familiar with playing full time again. And you know, it's
there's something to that, right? I mean, you know, everybody says, oh, these guys just go play golf and they make 300 grand and they have fun, but it's a grind. I mean, it really is a lot of work.
I still have 4 children at home, and they have so many interesting things going on right now that I get pulled both ways. So sometimes it gets hard, but that's what makes it really good for us. My wife enjoys it. My children have enjoyed coming out. It's nice for my children to see me playing golf, and they see the challenges of it. And now some of my boys are playing where they see that, you know, you don't get mad, you try to get better, and you try to do the right thing in golf, and you know, you don't wear your shirt out. You do things you're supposed to do when you play golf, and that's been great for my family, my children, to see that.
Chip Beck with us here at Baltimore Country Club. A major, would be pretty cool for you to win a major on this Champions Tour.
You know what? It would be a great start. I think it would be something that can happen because I think this tests your short game. Plus, it's a hilly golf course. It takes a lot of stamina to play it. We're playing 4 days. And so I think it favors the young guys.
Yeah,
so hopefully my conditioning will help me feel energized at the end.
All right, the 59, everybody's going to ask you about it for the rest of your life. We're always going to ask you about the 59. And here's the trivia.
Thank goodness.
Here's the trivia. I even know this. Is it Sunrise? Right?
And is it still around?
I don't think it is it?
No, you're right. See the boys on top.
Housing development, right?
Well, at Stallion Mountain, and then they took Sunrise, and actually it is housing development now. But Stallion Mountain's really the course.
The final putt, the one for 59, the little 6-footer, right to left, left to right. I know, by the way, I'm testing you now.
Left to right, 2 big spike marks in the way. I had to edge them right around there.
And listen, I thought all of us right-handed players couldn't hit the slice putts. You made a slice putt for 59.
You just have to stay steady with it and stay right in there. It was a miracle it happened.
And you and I talked about this before when you were in town. I was at the Belfry for the big United States win at the Ryder Cup in '93 when you and John Cook went out in the afternoon on Saturday. I remember like it was yesterday, and you thumped Faudo and Montgomery.
You know what, John Cook.
That's my memory, by the way.
That's tremendous because John Cook and
John
I,
had the shanks. We're not telling anybody, but John had the shanks.
They thought John Cook played that time. I said, John, you mean 12 months ago you were the best player in the world?
Right.
And you're saying you can't play? Come on, it's crazy. And so I said, we're going to beat these guys so bad. We're never going to look back. We're going to get up and make birdie this first hole. He birdied the first hole. I said, we're not going to look back, John. We're going deep with these boys.
Didn't you have
we had a great day.
Didn't you author the famous line at the dinner the night before? You said something to the effect. I got a really good memory. I don't know if it's this good. You said something to the effect of the will to win can overcome any mechanical breakdown.
That's right. That's right. That's true, though.
That was a great line. It worked on John Cook, right?
Well, it worked for us, and boy, we needed it that day.
But
you know what? When you underestimate somebody, it's just like in war. Nobody that's been underestimated has ever been defeated. You don't underestimate somebody, because they'll come back and
bite you.
They'll beat you.
Last thing for you, Chip. From an outsider's view, what has happened, do you think, to the Ryder Cup on our side over the last 5 or 6 occasions? We can't win anymore. At least we haven't been able to. What's happened? Have they just gotten better and we haven't?
The European players are really good, and they've been great putters, and I think
they make everything in the Ryder Cup. I don't know why.
But I think that everything is geared for their success, in the respect that their contracts are geared to their success at the Ryder Cup. I mean, those guys get Porsches when they win all their matches and things. They really help them and inspire them to want to beat the Americans. Everybody gets up to beat the Americans.
That's right, you're right.
And
this man went toe-to-toe with Seve Ballesteros, Olafabo, all of them, right here, Chip Beck.
We had fun doing that.
And you weren't afraid of anybody.
Seve got the best of me. One of the most disappointing things is not seeing Seve out here.
Yeah, that is
great. He was great for the game. I remember watching him.
Golf game is gone, though, he said. And the way he speaks, golf game gone.
Yes,
golf game is gone.
It's too bad. It's just it's a tough game when you get on the downside of it. And I just feel bad for him, because he was a great asset to the game.
This is one of the nicest men in the history of the game of golf right here.
Yeah,
and a great
absolutely.
team. Chip Beck.
Hey, we're going to run a tournament in Chicago. We need you there.
Love to come out. Love to come out, and we'll have fun. Good luck to the Cubs. Good luck to you, man. Win this thing.
I need to get
I'm not allowed to root. I'm in the media, but I'm rooting for you.
Thank you.